exactly how you can go from text to viral videos of yourself. So you can get images that look exactly like you in any style you want. They'll be animated into videos. You've probably seen many examples of celebrities or characters who have literally got their photos that are then turned into videos and they are crushing it. The example I've got here is something that I saw with Stoic Meme, which is what I'm going to show you in this video to turn me into a Stoic thing. And we're going to have Instagram captions and it will be posted directly onto Instagram, or you can download the video and do exactly what you want with it, with, I might add, full captions as well, both on the screen and also in the captions on Instagram. You may remember from your videos before, I showed you how you can generate photorealistic AI images of yourself. And in this video, we're gonna take it a step further by grabbing it and then turning it into a video that you can do literally whatever you want to. And if you're wondering, I'm at a hotel room in Los Angeles, which did it with the community, and I cannot wait to go into this video because this one, guys, is literally insane. Now, as you may know, my name is Jack, my YouTube channel and my school community, all about three things. We're about the latest AI. We are about incredible automations, but most importantly, we are about the stuff that actually works. So if you haven't already, maybe grab this right now, grab that coffee, and let's dive straight in. And as always, all the blueprints, the agents, the guides for the entire automation are available in the community. So all you have to do is come down, click on import blueprints, select the JSON file, upload it, click save, and entire automation will build it for you automatically. But guys, what I'm going to show for you here is we're going to build it together now, step by step. I'm going to briefly explain how, and then we're going to build it directly. So it's basically got, think of it as 4 parts, okay? Part 1 is this part here, which is going to grab the quotes. Now, you could do this for many things. So, say, for example, you want to have like quotes that you say in a podcast, or maybe Stoic quotes, which is exactly what I did in this. So I've got 50 Stoic quotes with captions. I've got 50 Instagram quotes. We'll get quotes. We're going to rebuild this again together. And in this one, I wanted to kind of get that Stoic quote, but I didn't just want to have some random Greek statue. I wanted to build it with me in it, that had like a photo of me in a really specific monochromatic style. I'm going to show you how you can get it any style you want, any dimensions you want, by the way. It's literally ridiculous. And what I wanted to do was have the quote on the page, and then in addition to that, I wanted to have a unique caption. So we start off here by grabbing the quotes from Airtable, and then we create this cool prompt. This then creates a unique image of us, and we've trained this LoRA on our own images. And if you haven't seen that bit, I recommend you come over to this video here. I'll put a link in the description, and I'll put a timestamp. And what I'd like you to do is just go and follow this process here. I'll wait for you. We go ahead and do that. And once you've done that, you'll be able to continue with this video. It's dead straightforward, and it'll blow your mind. But it also isn't necessary for this video to train images on yourself. Maybe you want to do a specific character style. It can do anything. I'm just showing you with using an image yourself because I think it's really cool. But you can substitute it for anything. And if you don't want to do images of yourself, we can just use a random LoRA. So we create the image, we download it. Once that's done, then we go ahead and we create the video using this like Luma API. And when that's finished, we're going to download it. And then Placid, we combine the video with the captions, and then we can either post it directly to Instagram, or you can download it into an Airtable or get like a Slack message or whatever you want to, so you can add your own viral music. So for argument's sake, let's say we want to do 50 Stoic quotes. Just for this one, I could say, hey, create me 50 Stoic quotes with an author. And we'll just say, hey, maximum, I don't know, maybe like 80 characters, like that. And we'll let GPT-o1 Mini do that. And then once we've done that, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to number them. And on top of that, we're then going to go ahead and we're going to get an Instagram caption. Actually, that's quite short. They make it, I don't know, 140 characters. But awesome. And then what we're going to do, guys, I'm going to shift over to the school community. I'm going to come down to Classroom. I'm going to Every AI Automation. I'm going to come down to Instagram Agent, and I'm just going to grab this just so it can create some really good posts. So this was training on a lot of the stuff that goes viral on Instagram, like how to do the hashtags with the CTAs and the engagement. And what I'm going to do once we've got these things here, cool. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to say, hey, create a table with 3 columns. 1 is number, 2 is quote, and then 3 is going to be an Instagram caption. A short Instagram caption, or it can be any length you want to really, but we'll say a short Instagram caption in line with the below prompt. Okay, and then we say the prompt like so. We come back over, and guys, do you know what's really cool about this is you can do it like you do as a podcast. Let's say you're on a podcast for ages, and you said, you know, I want to give a little bit of vibe and flair because we know that reels do perform better than static images, which is why people like Alex Mosey, we're actually going to go to the mastermind this week. To meet all school game one is there. They do reels because they just get higher engagement and watch time, and it's just ridiculous. So instead of just having you static with the background, we can now actually have you moving in any scenario you want to. Like, it is absolutely ridiculous. This is text to video of you, which is like insane. We're now like automating videos of you. How absolutely crazy is that? So like, we got these 50. That's really sweet. We're gonna copy all these like so. Beautiful. And then all we would do, guys, is we'd come over to Airtable. So I'll just create a brand new Airtable. Beautiful. Head over to airtable.com. Let's load this bad boy up. I'm really impressed with the Wi-Fi connection we've got, actually. Built from scratch. We'll call this one Stoic Build Together. And what should we get emoji-wise? I think stone. Do you know what I mean? That stone emoji, which is one of the go-to emojis, actually. Okay, so we've now named it. Beautiful. Now we're going to do, guys, is we're going to come here, going to Control V, paste it all into Airtable. Phenomenal. We'll call this one number, and we'll call this one Stoic Quote. And then we'll call this one Instagram caption. Like so. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, great. Now what do we do, guys? We're going to get an incremental function, and we're going to create our new scenario. So let's go over here, and we'll call this one here. We'll call this one Bible Together. All right, guys. So now we've got the quotes in our cool Instagram database over here, okay? What we basically want to do is, if you want to post this directly to Instagram, then what we would basically want to do is have an incremental function. Now, what does that look like? So let's say that we want to run this once, and then in the scenario 1 that we do, we post this one. In the scenario 2, we do this one. In the scenario 3, we do that one, and so on and so on and so forth. So for every quote that we've got, whether it's like we generated it with ChatGPT, or we extracted it from a podcast, and we've got videos on the channel and the community, it will slowly post one a cadence of like one a day or one every 3 days. We know Instagram, you don't want to post more than twice a day, and then this will give you 50 days, 100 days worth of content with unique videos of you, which I think is pretty epic. So what does that look like? Number one we want to do here is we come down, okay, we'll click on tools. I'm going to go for increment function like so, and then just reset value never. Now when I run this will give us an output of 1, and if I run it, it should give us, we know what comes after 1, right? It's number 2. Cool. All right, so on and so forth, and that will then correspond with our Airtable. And then we're going to come here, come down to Airtable. I'm going to go for search records, and then all we do with this one, guys, is we just choose the same base that we had. Now, if you don't see this, let's see what we call this one. We call this one Stoic Build Together. It's a simple connection, opens a new tab, you connect it, and then you're going to be ready to go. All right, incredible. Table is going to be table 1. You can leave use of this. I'm going to select all the output fields, and then for the formula, guys, I want you to put this one here, which is curly brackets, number curly brackets equals, and then we just select the thing from tool increment, okay? And the limit, we're just going to put that as 1, so it's run this whole scenario together. Here we go. And what this will do, guys, is this is giving us output 3. Then if I check this, this is only going to pull them 3. So that formula says, look, only pull it down if that is number 3. Now look, this one here says peace comes from within your soul. Epictetus. Pretty cool. I like that. That's a good thing to look at. And then we've got this one here, which is peace comes with yourself. Epictetus. So that's how we kind of make sure it goes one by one, all the way down the chain, which I think is pretty cool. So now we've got the Airtable, now we've got the tools. What do we do next? Well, the next thing we want to do is we want to get, could be Claude, could be ChatGPT. I'm not with Claude in this, I think. We're going to create a prompt. Of course, it could be anything you like. Max tokens, let's do 4,000. Message, role is going to be user, like so. Come down, content type is going to be text. Beautiful. And then we've got a prompt that we're going to give it, okay. Now, for me, now this is the bit where really, think of this as like what I do is Lego, okay? You basically build whatever structure you want to. The purpose that I've gone with here is just a Stoic quotes. So what you want to do here is you want to create the perfect image, and I encourage you to play around with what style you want for your own particular thing, which is why this is so epic. Because here's the thing, not many people are going to watch this, and even the ones that do, even if 20,000 people do, like, you're all going to have a unique, different way of doing it, so you're going to have incredibly unique content. Now, if you look what I've got here, right, I'm asking it to generate a JSON object based on the following Stoic quote. Now, at this point, guys, if you haven't trained your own, basically your own AI model on your images, and you want to do that, head over to this video and watch it. If you don't want to do that, don't worry about it. We can just generate random images. I just think it's really cool and unique to do that, and it is killing it in the moment, and people can't believe it. You could even do this for famous people if you wanted to, right? I mean, how cool would that be? I mean, it's pretty outrageous. So we come back over to our scenario. Now let's check out what our prompt is. Okay. Do not include any additional information, explanations, or text outside the JSON structure. That's because we need JSON to activate the creation of our images. So you must keep everything else the same and create some of the prompt for prompt clothing background. So I've said and we're going to give it a Stoic quote. So this is what you're going to give it from Airtable. So I've just come over here so you can get a good look at it. Okay, let's shut this one down. I'm giving it variably. What I'm asking it to do is create a video based on the quote from Airtable. That's why every video is going to be completely unique. Now, what I recommend that you do is have like what I'd call your core prompt, which is write out what would get you what you want, and then add variable elements within that prompt. So, for example, the version here, the input, the prompt, blah, blah, blah. Again, I'll put this down below. You can just copy and paste this and just run with it. A Stoic image of Jack facing the camera creates a monochromatic epic Stoic scene featuring Jack. So that is something I want every video to look like, every image to look like. Then I'm going to say, look, well, you specify the setting, you specify the clothing, you specify the posture, and you specify the background, so that we'll get unique elements for all of those things. The overall mood is powerful, yet contemplative with deep shadows and a strong play of light, blah, blah, blah. And then you've got this HF Laura's, which is this thing here. Now, if you're doing your own one, basically what that'll be is on your hugging face. I come over to hugging face like so, and we have a quick look. And let's go over to our own beautiful, let's have a look, where is it now? I think it's on this part here. There you go. Jack, Beast Mode Laura. So your models, the huggingface.co, your whole profile, you copy that. And all you would do, guys, is you come over here, and you basically just substitute out your Laura like that. And it will just then do your images instead of my images, or whatever images you want. It's beautiful like that. And if you don't do that, there'll be different code, which I'll also put down below, that you can just use for creating generic high quality Flux 1.1, which, by the way, guys, very quick tangent, but I have to show you this, okay? I think it's Flux Pro Art. It is insane. Like, the level we're getting at. I mean, look at this, guys. Imagine turning this into videos with text on it, with captions on it. Like, this is outrageous. Like, this is literally insane. This just give you some inspiration about the kind of things that you can do. Like, the fact we're at text to video at the level we're at. I mean, imagine you had a Marvel page, you were doing Venom and like Laura, and you stack them together. And the other thing we can do, and if you want a video, let me know, we can weave all these together so you can get 20, 30, 50, 60 seconds. We can do GIFs, we can do whatever literally you want. Let me know down below what you want, and I'll build it for you, okay? So we go down here, number of outputs, aspect ratio is 9:16, because we're doing vertical content for Instagram. PNG, output quality, blah, blah, blah. Now, here's the other thing, guys. Number of outputs. You can, if you wish, to specify 4 outputs for the image, and then we can select the images we want and then display it. I've done videos like that before on the channel where I show you how you create a nice kind of system where you can also re-roll it. Just for simplicity, I'm just picking one here, and we're going to roll with that one. But if you want full videos on how to do that, let me know that down below. But that's something we can do. And then we summarize some key points, like no additional text. The response should contain only the JSON object, blah, blah, blah. And then, guys, crucially, example output. This is an example of what I want in full. All looks like, and there's some notes about be precise, be blah, blah, blah. All that beautiful stuff. So come back over to our new scenario, and I'm going to paste in text like so. So for this time, let's just give it the Stoic caption quote that we've got here. Come over here, get rid of that, come down, and where's our Stoic quote? Beautiful, okay. And then we're going to click okay, ace. All right, so we're going to call this one here. We'll call this one Flux Prompt Generator, which sounds really futuristic, doesn't it, actually? Sounds very futuristic. A little fire emoji. Beautiful. Okay, so then what do we need to do next? Well, the next thing we want